Hi there, I'm Ben Ripe, the Calling King. Today, I've got 3 brand new Webex Calling features to show you. And as always, I've saved the best for last. In order to show you these features, I'm going to share my desktop with you. We're going to go right into the Webex Calling Control Hub, the portal to manage all your users, all your devices, etc. All right, so here's my Webex Control Hub portal. This is my dashboard. You'll notice here on the left-hand side, under User Management, I've got a list of all my users. And other than the fact that they're all rock stars, you'll also notice that there's only one administrator. Now, suppose you wanted to give access to another employee to be able to manage, to do moves, adds, and changes for a specific location, but not the entire organization. Well, now you can with a location admin role. So let me show you how that's done. So we will make Axel Rose an admin. So we click on him. Under Summary, we go down here to Administrator Roles. Normally, we would just make a user and organization admin, but that would defeat the purpose. We don't want to give Axel access to the entire organization, all of our locations, all of our users. We just want to give him access to 1 or 2 locations. And so you'll see here we have some other functional administrative roles, but here is the brand new location admin. So we click on that, and through the drop down, we can select which locations we want to make him an admin for. Since he's in Florida, we'll make him an admin over Miami and Punta Gorda. We click Done. And of course, we save our changes. Now, it's also worth mentioning that you cannot combine this role with other types of administrators yet. For example, you wouldn't want to make him a location admin and an organization admin. That would defeat the purpose. Just to check, let's go here to Users. And we see, of course, Axel Rose now is a location admin. He can perform moves, adds, changes, and support-related functions for Punta Gorda and Miami only. He doesn't have any access to the rest of the organization. Now, the second feature has to do with announcements. So in order to show you that, we'll go back to my Control Hub under Calling Features. You'll notice there is a new selection here for announcement files. Let's click on that. So you'll notice here I have uploaded some announcements. This is our announcement file for hours of operation and our fax number. Now, these are used when you configure your auto attendant for the location. So this is the hours of operation and fax number. This is our main greeting for the auto attendant. We also have another one here for the 4th quarter or during the holiday season. We have some different menu options, and so that is the greeting for that season. In order to demonstrate the announcement files, let's create an auto attendant. So we go up here to auto attendant and create auto attendant. And of course, the first thing we do is we select which location this is for, Detroit. We're going to call it Detroit Main Auto Attendant. Of course, we need to select our main number. So then when someone calls the main number, they hit this auto attendant and then the greeting is played, etc. Extension 253, English language. And caller ID is fine. Next, we need to define our hours of operation. When are we open? When are we closed? Now, I already have a schedule in place here. So Detroit open hours, we'll just select that one. And of course, we'll verify. Yep, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Looks good. Similarly, we could also define a holiday schedule, but for now, we'll just leave that at none. Now we will begin to assign our menu options. And so option 1 will be assigned to the sales department, the sales hunt group. So we'll transfer a call without prompt to sales. Option 2 will define, that will go to our support, our service hunt group. So we'll transfer a call without prompt to our service department. Option 3 is the announcement file to play our hours of operation and our fax machine. So we will select the option to play an announcement. Here we select the file. Now we have the option to select the file that we previously uploaded. We can select a file by location or by organization. Since we're in Detroit, I saved those files in the Detroit location. So here we have the option to select a previously recorded or uploaded file. We can actually upload one from the desktop now, or we can record one from my Mac. So here we wanted the Detroit hours and fax number, so I'll select that file. And then option 4, again, we can do dial by name, and option 5, dial by extension. Similarly, we can select options for after hours. We'll leave that alone for now. Next, Now we need to upload our greeting. We can upload a greeting for business hours, one for after hours, etc. I don't recommend using the default greeting, so we will upload a custom greeting. Now, again, we can select a greeting, one that we've previously uploaded, or we could upload one now, or we could record one from my Mac. We'll go ahead and use the Detroit main auto attendant greeting. Select that file, and next. We review our settings. These are the general settings. Our business hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and these are our menu options. Everything looks good. And create. Just like that, we now have our Detroit main auto attendant, and we have made use of announcement files. Now for the third feature, and the one I'm most excited about, Cisco has added quality insights for Webex Calling administrators. And so in the troubleshooting view of Webex Calling, it allows administrators to identify media issues in a Webex call. And so to determine the probable cause, it's recommended to use the troubleshooting view, which I'm going to show you, along with the aggregate information derived from the Webex Calling Analytics dashboard. Now, the media quality troubleshooting feature doesn't require any specific configuration, and it's available now in your control hub. It's available for anyone with full and also read-only administrators. Let me share my desktop, and we will go into the control hub. So to get here, you need to go to Troubleshooting and click on Meetings and Calls. You will need to identify or search by an email address, a number, device name, MAC address, etc. And so for this purpose, I'm going to use my email. Now, this is going to show the previous 7 days worth of calls. It can go far back as 21 days, 3 weeks. And so you'll notice here, for the most part, I've had good calls overall. But I had one call that wasn't so good. It was poor. Now, just to kind of explain, I did disable QoS, quality of service, on our network equipment. And I completely used up all available bandwidth on our internet circuit. And so let's dig into this call here. We're going to click on that, and you'll notice here, green is good, red is bad. There's an awful lot of red. What this hop detail shows is, you'll notice here that it shows that I was on a Mac. Adam Filkins, Adam is one of our engineers. He was running the app on a Windows machine. This could also be a phone call. This could be an IP phone. This could be a video device, etc. It'll also show what location we were in. Now, I was actually in the office. Adam was actually at a home office. I was running on wireless. Adam was running on Ethernet. Now, what this shows here, if we hover over the connection, this shows that I had audio latency of almost 400 milliseconds sending, 500 milliseconds receiving. Anything greater than 150 milliseconds is detectable by the human ear. So that really is the threshold. And that is measured in terms of a MOS score, mean opinion score. And so this is, I didn't have any packet loss, but also my video latency suffered. 400 milliseconds sending and almost 300 milliseconds receiving. Okay. Now you'll also notice that here, if we look at his media stats, his send and receive were excellent. He also experienced some 400 some milliseconds of latency when it comes to the video portion of his call. That was his end user experience. Things look good on his end. On my end, not so good. You'll also notice up here, built into the platform are the insights. And so it says that there was high latency at Ben Reif and Adam Filkins' end. So this really gives you, and of course the legend down here shows you green is good, red is poor, etc. And so this gives you insight into where to start troubleshooting. Is the problem localized on the calling side? Is it on the callee side? Or is it somewhere in between? And so this insight is invaluable, especially when combined with the analytics tab. But go in and take a look at this now. This is huge when it comes to troubleshooting problems. So now when your end users call you and say, hey, I had a problem last Friday at 3 p.m., you can go back historically and look at the media to find out where along the way from the callee person or the calling to the callee person and in between, where was the problem? And so hopefully you found this beneficial. In the comment below, let me know which feature was most interesting to you, which one are you most excited to start using. If you are interested in more information about Webex Calling, to get a quote or a product demo, click on the link in the description. Otherwise, check out this next video.